welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about some recent Love After Lockup updates. First, starting off with Ayana. Okay, so we know that Ayana had this girl that she was BFFs with for like half of her life, and her best friend was dating Jamahl, and she had a thing for Jamahl, so she ends up stealing Jamahl from her best friend, and Jamahl shared children with her best friend, so it was also her baby daddy. She ripped a family apart so she could have Jamahl, and now the ex-best friend's sister is out here speaking in these streets, and she's claiming that Jamahl is just using Ayana. So someone said, what's your sister say about this? How does she feel? Because Ayana is whack and she's smiling about it on TV like she's right. Trash. And the sister of the ex-best friend said he keeps trying to claim that he only did it for money. You know, looking at how she phrased that, it makes me wonder if they're still together, because I feel like she would say, oh, he keeps trying to say that he's only doing it for money, but she says he only did it for money like it's past tense. And she says, but we not hearing that. At the visit, trying to get his family back last week, like it's so ghetto. So he's trying to get back with the ex-best friend, and no telling how many other ex-baby mamas or other girls that he's trying to get with. Man, if the best friend or the sister of the best friend ever sees this by chance and you want to spill some tea on what Jamahl's been doing, hit me up on Instagram at AccordingtoAmber1, because I gotta hear more info on all this. And now I want to talk about Mandy and Maurice. Just when I was starting to think that these two were done for good and they're officially moving on, because Mandy had been living over an hour plus away from Maurice with her friend Cash, while Maurice was back left at their home that they shared together, and he was posting how he messed up, how he was missing her. Then suddenly he's spotted allegedly on these dating apps, on Facebook dating, and now it looks like the two have got back together. Well, I'm not sure if they're official boyfriend and girlfriend again, but they did spend Mother's Day together. So he said that it was a nice day with a miss, so he's still referring to Mandy as his wife. And he showed this video where he was showing off like the scenery at this park that they were riding their scooters at. And then at the very end of the video, he shows Mandy sitting on top of a scooter. And she better be careful with that scooter, because I'm pretty sure the last time she was riding around scooters with Maurice, that's when she claimed that she fell off the scooter and got in this big scooter accident, was rushed to the hospital. And then Mandy posted, I feel so loved. And she posted a picture of these earrings she got. You know, she's still with Maurice. He's probably going out there and trying to boost as much as he can to try to, like, just shower her with gifts to try to get her to stay. Because a man needs somebody to cook and grocery shop for him. Because I remember that was a constant complaint he had when Mandy was gone. He's like, I don't know how to do this damn grocery shopping. I don't know how to cook. And he seemed really frustrated with that. And Maurice actually reached out to me probably like 3 or 4 weeks ago. It was like just a few days before he claimed wetv reached out to him. And he hits me up from his like I don't even know what the name of the account is. It's like starts with a 4. It's like 4FO or something like that, and usually I can't see his accounts, and suddenly I was able to see that account, and he hit me up. He's like, hey, do you want to do an interview? I got some things I need to get off my chest. And this is right when it was starting to look like that him and Mandy had broke up. We didn't get any specifics, but they kept dropping all these hints, so I was interested to try to figure out what was going on. I was like, yeah, if you want to, but you know, I got things that I want to have answers to, like what's going on with you and Mandy, because when it seemed like he said, I want to get things off my chest, it seemed like he just wanted to say what he wanted to say and then get off there. I was like, well, you know, I got things that I want to know too. And then I said, as we do this, you know, there's got to be etiquette. You can't be dropping all these cuss words and the N word like you've done in past interviews. And then next thing you know, like a week later, I was blocked. I'm assuming either he didn't like my terms, like he just wanted to talk about what he wanted to talk about, or maybe he didn't like the etiquette I was trying to tell them about. But you know, I have 50,000 subscribers. I gotta make sure that people know that they gotta try to have some kind of etiquette if they come up on my channel. Or I'm assuming that maybe when wetv reached out to him, if they really did like he claimed, then maybe he's just gonna tell his story that way instead. You know, maybe that's what it is. Maybe Mandy knows he has an upcoming Where Are They Now segment, because I know he was supposed to have his divorce hearing. I'm pretty sure that was yesterday. And so I was assuming if wetv did reach out to him that they're probably going to want to set something up for after that divorce. Oh my gosh, that makes perfect sense. The divorce hearing was yesterday. Mandy just came back in the picture this past weekend. So I wouldn't be surprised if he has an upcoming filming day with them here in the near future, and she probably try to come running back just in time for that, because you know she wouldn't want him to do that segment without her. She's got to get some of that wetv clout, and she's gonna want to make sure that everyone knows that he's taken and with her. Now let's talk about a short little update regarding Gabby. So we know that Gabby gave birth. I'm not sure how old her son is, but here's a recent picture of him. And when she was pregnant, like before she announced she was pregnant, she showed off this guy that she was with, and now she's revealed that she's single. At least that's what I'm getting from this post. She says, I'm doing the job of two parents. I'm trying my best, meaning it sounds like the father is no longer in the picture, and it doesn't sound like he's stepping up to the plate, so she's having to take care of both of those roles, which is very unfortunate. And now I want to talk about Daonte and his girlfriend, Addie. I was on Facebook the other day talking to Addie, and she revealed that her and Daonte are currently in the process of trying to conceive. So they're trying to have babies, and I actually asked Daonte, I was like, so you're trying to have kids out here? Little Daonte Jr. is running around. And he said, yeah. And he said that he's starting to fear, though, that he may not be able to have kids, which I'm not sure why he feels that way. Maybe he's been trying for a while and hasn't had any luck. Daonte went live a few days ago, and he was just pretty much venting, and he actually shocked me with what he said. He said that when he was with Addie, but this is before she officially moved in with him, he claims that he ended up meeting up with Nicole to tell Nicole that him and Addie were together, and he couldn't talk to her no more, which I don't understand why he had to do that in person, but I guess he feels like he needed the closure. And I asked him, how did she respond to that? And he said that she really didn't seem like she cared. She was just looking at her phone, browsing through Temu. So I guess, I mean, that kind of shows him, like, is she really didn't have any kind of reaction or seem to care at all? That can just give him a picture of, look how little this girl gives a damn about you. And I think that's important for him to see. He admitted that he originally didn't tell Addie when this first happened. He claims that Nicole hit him up for a ride. He ended up doing it and telling her that's the last time he could see her. And then he told Addie later on, and she wasn't too happy about it. And now I want to talk about Shanta and True, because I just got a surprising update regarding them from their Facebook. So I was thinking, just from like him saying that he's only been with white girls before, I was starting to have deja vu, like with the whole storyline with Derek and Monique. I'm not going to lie. So I didn't have too high hopes of these two working out, but he actually is out of prison. He got out on December 17th of 2023, just a week before Christmas. So he's been out for like almost 6 months now, and they're still together. They're still going strong. He's got her all over his Facebook. I didn't realize how tall and big this dude was until he was staying next to Shantae. Hear me out. He needs to become a security guard or bouncer, because I would be intimidated and not want to act up anywhere if I knew this was the man I was going to have to deal with, or go do security for Zeus or something. But that is it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Check out my lashes and cosmetics at AccordingtoAmber.com. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.